Ethan sat in his dimly lit apartment, nursing a glass of wine as memories of Sophie swirled in his mind. The breakup had left him hollow, replaying what he'd done wrong, wondering if he'd ever find that kind of connection again. They'd shared dreams, laughter, and whispers under starlit skies. Now, she was gone, and the world felt colorless. Scrolling through a blog one evening, he stumbled upon a peculiar concept. Feeling is the secret. It wasn't about obsessing over Sophie, the article explained, but about feeling the love he sought as though he already had it. At first, he dismissed it, but desperation made him reconsider. With nothing left to lose, he decided to try. That night, lying in bed, Ethan closed his eyes and let himself feel as if he were loved, truly, deeply, unconditionally. He imagined warmth filling his chest, imagined the soft laughter, the gentle touch of a partner who adored him for who he was. He let go of Sophie and allowed himself to focus on this feeling of love. Days passed, and he kept at it, choosing to feel fulfilled rather than lonely. Oddly, he noticed subtle changes within himself. His posture straightened, his smile felt easier, and he began attracting more people into his life. Friends started inviting him out again. New acquaintances seemed drawn to his calm, confident energy. Then, one evening at a bookstore, he spotted her, a woman with laughter in her eyes, flipping through a novel in the fiction aisle. They exchanged a smile, and he felt an inexplicable pull, as though he'd known her before. She introduced herself as Clara, and their conversation flowed effortlessly, as if they were two old friends reuniting. They began spending time together, and Ethan found himself more at peace than he'd ever been. Clara wasn't Sophie, yet somehow she embodied everything he'd felt in those moments of pretend love. She understood him, laughed with him, and embraced him in ways that felt as familiar as they were new. As he lay next to her one quiet evening, Ethan realized he hadn't manifested Sophie back into his life. Instead, he'd manifested the feeling he'd been searching for, love without conditions. He now understood that love was not about chasing someone, but about becoming the person open to receiving it.